Hello guys, what's up? Hello, my name is Sam, aka DJ Infinite Chxnce. Right now you are listening to Chxnce News here on Chxnce Radio. As always, we have a motto, giving listeners a chance for some brand new music and some other stuff. Now, I don't know if you heard last night, last night was the election of 2016, and it was a shocker, really. As you know, Donald Trump is now our president. And it's really crazy right now. It's shocking to me. It shocked me. It shocked a lot of people, really. Because we thought that we thought that he would never even make it to become president. And now he's president. I don't know about this. Well, that's my reaction. As crazy as it is, really. Well, if that was crazy, here's what many hip-hop artists are reacting to on Donald Trump's presidential victory. Now, those who have been reacting... Okay, first off, let's backtrack for a minute. Okay. Now, throughout this election, before the vote last night, really, many hip-hop artists, really, those ranging from Snoop Dogg to YG, the Chxnce the rapper, to Pusha T, really, they didn't want to have Donald Trump as president. They really don't. They don't want that, really. A lot of us didn't. And after Donald Trump's victory, it was very, there was a huge amount of backlash right here from the hip hop community. Those who have been reacting to it, really, those who have been reacting to it was Snoop Dogg, Diddy, Questlove from the band The Roots, Chuck D, David Banner, Rick Ross, Macklemore, Killer Mike, Talib Kweli, and many more, really, have been reacting to this. Really, they've been talking about this on Twitter and on Instagram. Really, some of them were preaching, saying, let's just keep our wits on this, really. Let's just keep moving forward, really. Just keep it going till it's just someone just utterly hate, really. Like, it's like, saying, like, oh, Donald Trump is very hateful, really. Is hateful to this community and hateful to the black community. And it's very messed up right now, really. But here's my quick thing about this. We just gotta... Whether you like him or not, he's our president. It's crazy as it is, but we just gotta keep moving forward, really, and hopefully these 4 years can go by, really, or something might happen. You don't know, really. So just keep it moving on that one, really. Now, here's the next story. This is kind of not related to music, really, but some people in the music industry, just some people in music just made jokes about it. But last night, really, Canada's immigration site, really, the site where they just help use up immigration, really, the site crashed as momentum builds up for Donald Trump for his victory, really. And it's like, because so many people were so afraid about the inevitability of, like, oh, Donald Trump is now becoming president. Now, I don't want to leave this country. Well, I'm just going to leave here, really, so... And I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't blame them, too, really, so... But, here's the thing. If you're going to start thinking about moving to Canada, really, because Donald Trump is president, 2 things. 1, get used to it. Donald Trump is president, really. I don't care, really, just get used to it. But... Secondly, if you don't want to take my advice, really, and if you want to just go to Canada, go ahead. But the process to move in Canada is not that easy. For the requirement states that you have to live 4 out of the 6 years in last 6 years in Canada, and you must be fluent in either English or French, as 2 of those are actually the official languages for Canada. So I don't know about you, really, but that's like a long gamble, unless you're willing to, like, marry somebody in Canada, because then you would have the rights there. But then there's, like, risk of, like, marriage like marriage fraud. So I don't know. It's just too much right here. I don't know what you're doing, but I don't know what's going on. Just bear with this. Bear with this for this next 4 years. Anyway, next up. All right, let's change this up really. All right, now here's the band, the rap group Wu-Tang Clan. If you don't, here's a story about Wu-Tang Clan. If you don't know about Wu-Tang Clan, it's a big rap group, New York-based rap group that's lasted up from the 90s. Really, it's like a big group that's been lasted around for over 20 years. Really, there was having a slow release on their album Once Upon a Time in Shaolin, and the guy Martin Scarelli, he's driving up the price of this record, and also the HIV and AIDS drug Diferam. I don't know how to say it, but like Diferam, he was like driving it up really, and it's like for like kind of like personal gains, really, whatever. I don't know the full story. But anyway, he made this. But then he said this. He said, if Donald Trump wins becoming president, as we all know now, he will proceed to share the album publicly. Now, since this thing right here, he wasn't expecting like Donald to actually win. Really, he's still like working it out with Wu-Tang Clan, just give out releases. But he did made a series of videos on YouTube, just playing portions of the album in the background while he's doing whatever. But here's the thing, really. If you made a promise on that, then just release it. I don't know why you're hesitating right now. Just release it. I know Martin Scarelli is not gonna listen to me, and I highly doubt that anybody's gonna listen to this. But you know what I'm saying? If you're Martin Scarelli, if you somehow are listening to this, just release the freaking album right now. Really, I mean, seriously, you got a lot of Wu-Tang Clan fans over here. See, I like Wu-Tang Clan. It's a great band right here. So just release the music. If you have made a promise, then just release it out there, man. That's all I'm saying, really. So just recap, Wu-Tang Clan. I don't know about the album release, but it might come up soon. So just keep going with that one, really. Anyway, next up we have Lil Yachty. Now he is saying that Notorious B.I.G., the legend Notorious B.I.G., is quote unquote overrated. Now this is coming from Pitchfork's over under series, really, where the whole series, and that's coming out on YouTube. Now the whole series is just having a bunch of celebrities, a bunch of music artists saying, they're just asking, is this something like overrated or underrated? Being overrated bad and underrated good. Well, he's just saying that Notorious B.I.G. is overrated, and he was with this friend, what's his name is, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not lying. His friend's name is The Good Perry. And I don't know what does that mean, really, but that's just weird right now. So here's my thing, really. I don't care what you say, really. I don't care if you hate on him, really. But I heard he said that he hasn't been listening to it that much. But listen, you can't say that he's overrated. I mean, he's a legend, dude. You can't just say he's overrated. Just start, and if you're gonna start saying he's overrated, listen to his music, really, and you can see that he's not gonna be overrated. I'm telling you that, really. So screw that, really. All right, and for the last story of today, really, and it's getting geared up way before we just get up on our day right now. Last story today is for all you Michael Buble fans out there. Now, Michael Buble is pulling out from the BBC Music Awards, which is this like a music awards for British entertainment right now. And this is because he has learned that his 3-year-old son Noah has cancer, really. And BBC director Bob Shannon sends out condolences to the Buble family, saying, hope that gets well really, and they were praying for you, that. Now, for Michael Buble, I feel bad for him really. I feel bad that this happened really, because it happens in my life. It happens a lot of us really. So this is a really, really messed up thing. So I hope he gets treatment, and I hope I heard he's getting treatment soon, but I hope he gets better, and he's really, really getting better. So sends out prayers out down to Michael Buble. Anyway, today is the show. This is the end of the show. I hope you enjoy. Feel free to like, share, subscribe onto our channel, and as always, keep listening to some good music. Thank you.